Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Black Man's Thoughts. It's taking me a few days to get over this loss. It's taking me a while, actually, man. I've been really frustrated about it. Basically, at a complete loss for words. And what did I just say? At a complete loss for words. And here it goes. First and foremost, let's just say blame. Who's to blame? Who's to blame for this? On one hand, I can say that Andy Reid and the brother who's the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs, I think Bellamy or whatever, there's no reason why he has not had a head coaching job. Even before last season. If this brother is this good and this creative with coming up with plays, there is no reason why this brother wasn't a head coach 3 years ago. 3 years ago. John Harbaugh is no slouch of a coach. Greg Roman, no slouch of a coach. Wink, this is really his second year of doing what he did good last year. He did terrible in Denver. And to out-coach these coaches like this brother is, this offensive coordinator for the Chiefs, man, he's going to be amazing when he gets an opportunity to really put his imprint on a whole team. But going on, man, I would say coaching, and here's why. Bellamy or Bellingham or whatever the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs had not only Patrick Queen guessing, none of the damn veterans knew what the hell was going on. The one thing that had me livid, completely pissed. Not even pissed, but completely in shock, was when it was like a fake handoff, and then he threw it down the field, and then he did a shovel pass to like a fullback or somebody right up the middle. The defense didn't know what the hell hit him. And then a few plays after that, he does a tight end screen right up the middle. And then at the end of the end of the third quarter and the fourth quarter, they threw a touchdown to a damn lineman. Our team had no clue on what the hell was going on. Let's just say this is all on Wink, because remember, the offense is putting up the points. So let's just say Wink had no, he didn't. I don't remember Sammy Watkins getting off, but Tyreek Hill came up with some plays. Everybody was coming up with good plays for the Chiefs. There was nothing. Literally, they could have scored on every single possession that they had. Every single possession that they had. The defense had no clue on what's going on. They really didn't. They were completely shocked. They were stuck. They didn't know how to attack. They didn't know when to blitz. And then you start up the game. You can't just start throwing a damn whole team and blitzing Patrick Mahomes, knowing that he's coached by Andy Reid, arguably, in my mind, the greatest quarterback coach that's ever lived. He's going to see all that coming. It's going to be easy day. If you're going to blitz him, throw a screen. And that's exactly what they did. They screened the hell out of us. Dump passes. And then start working us deep. And then it got so bad, they start throwing at the fucking linemen. The most mad I've ever been watching the Ravens game was the 44-7 Jags loss in London. I had never been that mad in my life. This was a close second, simply because it was some of the greatest play calling against the defense that I've ever seen. Literally could score on every possession. Literally could score on every single possession. Literally did whatever they wanted to do. Literally had nothing to stop them. And I'll tell you this, and I'll say it, and maybe I'm the first one to say it straight out, and I'm going to be honest with you. Judon isn't even worth $10 million, let alone 20. Judon, in my opinion, if they would trade Judon right now, I wouldn't lose a wink of sleep. I don't think Judon has affected. Out of 3 games, Judon hasn't been a factor in any of those games. Any of those games. Jalen Ferguson, he has the name of Sack Daddy. This man is big, bulky, and can't get up the damn field. He doesn't have a motor in him. He doesn't have a variety of pass rushing moves. And Judon, I mean, they're putting him in different places, blitzing him up the middle, blitzing him on the outside, and still he can't get in the backfield. You know what, man? People say, oh, he's getting pressure. You know what that means? That means that he doesn't have the explosiveness to get there quick enough. Because you're getting all this damn pressure and hitting the quarterback after the fact, but the fact of the matter is, you've never had double-digit sacks. So what does that tell me? That tell me that you just can't get to the quarterback in time. Because they're scheming it up. You're hitting the quarterback, but you can't get there in time. At some point in time, it's like, well, we got to find somebody who can get to the quarterback. At some point in time, man, we got to say, you know what, man? Hey, let's sit him out a few plays. Motivate his ass. Motivate his ass. If I had to pick between him and Jalen Ferguson, I would say put Bowser on the right end or on the left side and put Jalen Ferguson on the right side. And at least, you know, Jalen Ferguson is going to get better with the more reps he got. And I was trying to tell everybody last year, Jalen Ferguson's ass needs to drop down from 270 to about 250, 260. I don't want to hear he's a big guy, he can carry his weight. No, the hell he can't, because Judon is playing around like 270, and he's getting there a step too slow. If you cut the weight, it's going to add more quickness and explosiveness. If you drop down a while, and maybe they can get there on time. If you look at the Steelers linebackers, they're 255 and below. They're explosive. They can bend the corner. They have fluidity in their hips. They're just not one pass rush move. They just don't have a one bull rush like Judon. And then once that gets mitigated, there's nothing else. There's no variety. And you know what? I've been saying it for years. You can check my Twitter account. Bowser has been my favorite outside linebacker. I always knew that he had talent. As long as he get on the field, and this is really his opportunity. And to me, he has not disappointed. To me, he is clear and by far the best outside linebacker we have. It's not even close. Bowser can get to the quarterback at will. The problem is, they know that Judon can't. So, hell, they'll put the best on. They'll make sure that they'll maybe, you know, chip him with a fullback or the running back or the tight end and slow him down just a step because he can get there. So, I think one of the starts we can do is either make a trade, get Judon out of there, because I really do believe that he's slowing down the progress of our other linebackers, because he's taking up the field time and they're not developing, because there's no reason why Jalen Ferguson is this bad. He's terrible. He's atrocious. He hasn't done anything good. At 270, you mean to tell me you can't use that size and set the damn edge? Judon at 270, he's not setting the edge? There's no excuse. Hey, y'all keep it down. There's no excuse. Matter of fact, Carr, climb over that seat and get in the back. I told y'all 4 times to keep it down. Climb over that seat and get in the back. Sorry, y'all. My little son and my nephew. I love them both, but you know how they can get. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, Judon, the fact that you're 270 and can't set the edge, you can't get to the quarterback. At some point in time, the question is, what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately? And they haven't done shit lately. So we need to get somebody else in there who is going to get somebody. You know what? Put Jihad Ward. I like Jihad Ward. I think Jihad Ward can get to the quarterback. I think he's a tremendous player. Try him at outside linebacker and just let him go. Let him go. Let someone on let that Rivers, Chauncey Rivers, try him out. Try and see if you can use him in pass rushing situations. Sign back Daka. See if he can. I mean, you have to try something, man. Everybody's clamoring from Clay Matthews, but to be honest with you, how much better is Clay Matthews? Yeah, he used to be able to pass rush, but I don't remember him being some big name last year. So, I mean, I don't know if it's worth him taking up snaps from Jalen Ferguson or some of our youngins, who, if he's not going to be that much better. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. The pass rush obviously should have us livid. Another thing, where the hell was Hollywood Brown? He dropped a few. He dropped a few. Andrews is starting to be, you know, have a, you know, something. He's being known with dropping good catches, easy catches in big time games. He's starting to be known for that. Lamar Jackson, he's not without criticism. What the hell was he doing running backwards the whole damn game? He'll say hut, and the first thing he'll do is run fucking backwards. Now, if the line is that damn bad, then they need to make some doggone changes if that doggone line is that bad. But I think the line is bad, but there were some plays where he would just take off immediately. And I'm like, bro, I know you fast, but there's not one quarterback in the whole league who says Hutton goes backwards immediately. And I'm like, yo, man, those are the type of shits we need to fix, because especially on that last possession we had, he just kept running backwards. Now we had 4th and 3rd and 24 or 3rd and 21, and I'm like, yo, why are you running backwards? There's nothing to gain by running backwards. Where the hell was Boykins at? If Boykins was that bad, and this team was ranked near the bottom on defense, if our offense was that bad, then you need to give goddamn Antonio Brown and Dez Bryant a fucking call. I mean, there's no reason why against a team that is the bottom of the league, almost in the bottom mid part of the league, you can't do anything on offense. I mean, come on, man. There's not one thing I could say they did good on offense besides after the first quarter, after the first possession or two. I mean, it's sad, man. It's sad. I think we got beat the hell out. We got beat the hell up, man. I mean, real talk. We got beat, out-coached with ease. Andy Reid is an amazing coach, man. He's first ballot Hall of Famer. He's everything that you want in a coach. He's winning the big games now. And he took our coordinators to school. Steve Spagnuolo, I think he's the defensive coordinator. He drew up an excellent game plan. And the problem is, they're not even a great defense. But they did so good against us, what lets you know that our team doesn't have a lot of creativity when it comes to offense, and their team did. And that was the difference. They were able to become a creative offense and offset their deficiencies on defense to make us so bad on offense that their defense could play the way that they played and still beat the hell out of us the way we did, because there's no creativity. And then last conversation, Gus Edwards clicked to me is again proved that he's clear by far and away the best running back that we have on this team. And for some reason, Harbs does not promote him as the number one running back. I mean, and Ingram is a good guy, but when it comes to just pure running, Ingram, it looks like he lost a little step from last year, and Gus Edwards is running like a man with his hair on fire. I mean, he's running hard, bro. He's running hard. That 240 pounds coming at you, I'm watching it on the screen and say, yo, he's every bit of a good running back. Matter of fact, shout out to Humphreys for signing his extension, and he got a 5-year, $95 million. But hey, that should have went. Another extension should have went to Gus Edwards. We can't afford to lose him, man. But that's just my thoughts. We got the hell beat out of us. I'm still kind of down about it. We got Washington next. We should beat the hell out of them. If we don't, then I think, hey, it's got to be some coordinators with the heads getting chopped off, because we need to start. We have to come up with something. Yeah, it's one loss, but you know what? It's not about the loss. It's about how we lost against them and how we lost against Tennessee that has me real concerned. It's not the same defense, but the same outcome where we stopped giving the ball to Gus. We started to panic. No offense. Hey, bro, we can't have that in big games and playoff games and against playoff caliber teams. We're beating the hell out of other teams, but when it comes to real championship caliber teams, we're losing horribly. That's Black Man's Thoughts, man. We got Washington up next. I might come on a little bit later on and talk about that, man, or the presidential debate. I don't know. But yeah, man, drop a comment, share, add, get some people to subscribe, man. Let's grow this channel, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Give me some music to talk about. Give me some movies to talk about. Give me some black issues to talk about, man. Let's build this channel. Please, give me some black man conversation, man. I'm going camping with my children in the woods this weekend. I just had a family reunion, man. I love y'all. I had a great time. Praise the Most High for his mercy and his mercy and allowing us to be able to wake up in the morning, man. We're blessed when we're able to do that. And, I just want to say again, thank y'all for supporting the channel, man. This Black Man's Thoughts. This your boy, Yashi Yahoo. Shalom, shalom.